From Travis Jones. So your reaction video to Alex Jones changed my mind away from a more hardline stance like Jimmy Dore has taken. However, now I flopped again after the TeleSUR banning. What's up with that? Hashtag big fan. Okay, you have to know the details around the TeleSUR banning. TeleSUR was banned in January, and now they were just banned again. So people have to understand this silencing of voices on social media sites was happening. I'm gonna die here. Was happening before Alex Jones. So the slippery slope is a complete illusion. There is no slippery slope. There is banning TeleSUR here, banning BDS pages here, banning Alex Jones here, banning cannabis pro cannabis YouTube channels here. It's all over the place. So there is no slippery slope, which is why defending Alex Jones' ability to be platformed means absolutely nothing. All it does is give fodder to the right wing to help show, to give them more evidence that they are being oppressed. That's all it is. You help the right wing by defending Alex Jones. This is a free-for-all. So you have to go on a case-by-case basis. That's the only way to do it. Now, look, as I've said a million times, if you think that YouTube, Facebook, or these social media sites should abide by the First Amendment, then you have to push to nationalize these websites or have some sort of public version of a Facebook or a YouTube. That's the only way to actually enforce that. Because people will complain to me, well, what if they change their terms of service? What if they don't follow their terms of service? Okay, what if they don't follow abiding by the First Amendment? What's forcing them to do so? They have to be actually forced into doing so. The only way to force them into doing so is to nationalize these platforms. So, and honestly, I don't even know if I'm for that. I think it's good that culture has sort of a say in what gets platformed. Now, at the same time, again, Alex Jones has his own website. He has an app. He can do his own thing. So the idea that there isn't an outlet for people that are quote unquote silenced is just wrong. There is an outlet for them. They can go anywhere else that allows them to. So yeah, I think I answered your question there. Just the slippery slope is an illusion. And simply based on that, based on the fact that left-wing pages have already been silenced before Alex Jones was, that shows you there is no reason to defend Alex Jones. And I know people are going to say, I'm not defending Alex Jones. If you are a free speech absolutist, much like a free market so if you're a free market capitalist, free market absolutist, by definition of being that, you are defending an oil company's ability to pollute without regulation. Even if you don't agree with it, even if you don't agree with them polluting, you are by definition allowing them to go by the free market and not go by any regulation. So the same thing applies to free speech absolutists. If you are a free speech absolutist, by definition, you are defending Alex Jones's ability to be platformed. So you are defending Alex Jones. That's just the case. Now, you may not agree with that. You may not agree with anything Alex Jones does. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying you are defending his ability to be platformed by being a free speech absolutist. And I think it's boneheaded. You have to look at this with a nuanced frame and understand how the right wing has dominated the Overton window, has dominated the conversation in politics. Everything is framed from the right wing perspective, and that's because they continue pushing the envelope of what is acceptable. And the more we tolerate it, the more that window moves more and more to the right. So that is the problem here. So people, like, if anybody on the left did what Alex Jones has done, I would also want them to be deplatformed. Like, do people not understand that? I don't care who Alex Jones voted for. I don't care what his political ideology is. What he did, lying and pretending it's news, his own lawyers admitted to that. And it affecting people, his conspiracies having a negative impact on innocent people. One Sandy Hook family had to move 7 times because they kept being harassed, because their address kept being published, because of the conspiracy theory that Alex Jones put out there. I'm on the side of being of fighting back against people who are immoral. So that's where my principle is. My principle is on, are you moral or immoral? If you're immoral, if you are doing negative, if you are having a negative impact on society, and it's clear that you are having that negative impact on society, then we need to think of ways of deplatforming you. That doesn't mean that you should be put in jail. That doesn't mean that you should be silenced completely for your speech. You can go and do your speech wherever the hell you want. It doesn't mean you need to be given the biggest platform that is available to you. So understand the differences here. This is a debate that's never going to end, because a lot of it is just people talking past each other. Is people not like, obviously I understand that corporations have too much power, that corporations are able to silence a page like TeleSUR or silence pro-cannabis pages on YouTube. I understand that. That doesn't mean that defending Alex Jones somehow benefits those pages. It's just ridiculous.